Welcome, one and all. This is Redmore Trout. Please join us for a watch party of House of the Dragon, starting with Season 1, Episode 1, The Heirs of the Dragon. Enjoy. This is the prologue to the show. King Jaehaerys, he's called the Conciliator. As the Faith of the Seven, the Faith Militant, was mobilized and tried to... It was a whole big civil war against Maegor the Cruel, who preceded Jaehaerys. So what happens?
So is it constantly just Targaryens killing Targaryens? Because the other Targaryen went insane?
Yeah, the Targaryens are not a force of stability. Like they're killing each other all the time. They're doing wild shit like drinking dragon fire, wildfire, whatever you call it. Yep. They're out of their goddamn gourds. Is what they are. But
that's why they stay on top.
Well, they don't.
Not for long.
They stay.
What do you mean spoilers?
You've watched Game of Thrones, don't even.
They stay on top for 300 years, which is, I guess, it's a pretty good run.
Yeah, you've ruined all of Game of Thrones for me. I thought they were going to rule forever. God damn it!
Sorry, I should have said
They're not
spoiler.
ruling in the first episode.
Aren't they?
Oh.
Aren't they
No,
like the
Robert, the big guy, overthrew them. What Ned and King Robert are talking about is the rebellion that dethroned the Targaryens.
Oh yeah, no, I'm.
So Daenerys is going to come back and try and reestablish, but they're not in power.
I'm just being a complete shithead.
Oh, I see.
I haven't watched
Right
Game of
over.
But yeah,
Oh. And then what you gotta sing is like, the never-ending story.
Oh my god, no.
I wish I knew more of the lyrics to that song, because I would sing the whole intro right now.
he's a luck dragon. He's the most badass dragon there's ever been. What's his name? The luck dragon.
Oh, Balthazar or whatever.
Is that his name?
I don't know.
Yeah, we all know who I'm talking about.
I just remember Atreyu.
Yeah,
Atreyu.
that fucking
And
horse
there's
broke my
only-
heart.
Yeah, I was like, there's only 3 scenes that are ever remembered from that movie. It's the Rock Man, the screaming Atreyu, and the dying horse.
No, the wolf.
Yeah.
I remember the wolf who was like,
Oh, the wolf. Yeah.
yeah, it gives you like an existential crisis when you're a kid.
Yeah.
Like the end of days or whatever. The what is it? Strife. Fuck, I forget how it goes. Anyways, after Jaehaerys the Conciliator dies, after putting together the kingdoms, rebuilding everything after the big civil war against the Faith Militant, his son and heir dies. And then there's a question if his son's line, because his heir had a daughter before he died, so if his son's line should take preeminence over his younger son's line. If that makes sense? Should his granddaughter inherit or his younger son? And then he chooses his younger excuse me. And then he chooses his younger son, and then his younger son dies. And then there's the question: so a great council is called, and this is a great council of learned maesters, holy septums, and high lords. And this great council has to consider the question whether a more direct line of lineage, the eldest son, should be favored, even though it goes through a woman's line, his daughter, or if it should favor the younger son if it goes to the masculine line of lineage. And the Great Council decides that it should go through the masculine line. And then this will have ramifications throughout the whole show, this question of succession. But as it goes...
As it always does.
Yeah. Because by like episode 3, you'll see that Viserys is the new king. Doesn't respect, even though he's in power because of the Great Council's decision, he doesn't continue honoring the Council's decision. So, Targaryens are fickle bitches, is the point.
You're not wrong. But that's what makes the show interesting.
Yeah.
Because they're predictable like the Lannisters or something.
Well, yeah.
It'll be a little stale.
So that's Supergirl.
Supergirl? Is that why she looks so familiar?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm so excited for that movie.
Are you? Yeah, I'll check
How
it
does
out.
she have earrings?
What? Did you say how does she have earrings?
Yeah.
I don't understand the question.
How does
is that a serious...
How does Supergirl have earrings? Did she
Oh,
fly away
I see
to
what
put
you-
them in her ears?
Well, if she goes to a planet with a red sun, her powers don't work. Maybe she got pierced on a planet with a red
Then how
sun.
is she getting back?
Yeah, she would need to take a spaceship back.
She grew up on a red sun planet. She grew up on Krypton.
Did she?
Yeah, that's the whole thing of why
I
she's
don't
such a
know
badass.
shit about Supergirl. To be honest.
No. She got sent off at the same time as Kal-El, just didn't make it there. But she was fucking like a full-grown teenager, almost an adult woman when
Oh.
Krypton fell. So that's why like the whole quote from the trailer is like, these are our people. She's like, no, those are your people. Like, they're not her people. She lost her people. She remembers Krypton. She remembers Krypton falling.
Interesting.
Yeah, and like all she had was her doggo.
Interesting. So
And that's like the coolest take on having crypto in it. Like the dog.
Oh, I
It's
love
like
Crypto.
But
That's not my dog. You're not gonna like whose dog it is.
So,
I
has that
remember
much
that.
so the show made a controversial decision. That black guy there, he's Colas Valerian. He's of a Valerian bloodline, which means he's from old Valeria. He should have pale skin and white hair. And they cast a black guy. That was a big controversial decision. But what's notable about him is he's the most prolific admiral and explorer who's ever lived and ever has lived in Westeros to going forward. He's been all over. He's been to the Far East. He's been to Ashai. He's been to Old Valeria, I think. He's been all over the globe. And he's brought back riches and elevated his house and currently holds the most powerful fleet on all of Westeros under his family.
so is that why they changed him? We're gonna make him black.
Yeah,
Is there a book this is based off of?
Yes. So what I was
And
telling
they just decided.
yeah, what I
Yeah,
was
they
telling
decided. Oh my
I
god.
forget our tags sometimes. Kiki, of course.
Kiki,
Yes.
Risen.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I was telling Kiki earlier is that this is based on the book Fire and Blood, and Fire and Blood isn't like a traditional novel. There's no dialogue. There's very little dialogue. It's actually like a history book. So it's written by 3 different historians. There's a priest, a septum, maester, who's like a learned doctor, and and then there's the fool mushroom, who's the court fool, and he has all these tales, like raunchy sex tales and stuff. But yeah, it's written like a history book through different accounts, so you don't have any like dialogue or anything. So this whole show is based on like maybe 50 pages of a history book.
That's cool. At least,
Yeah.
because that gives you the freedom to just go off the lore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they take a lot of liberties in the show. They change a lot. And I think in the second season, like the first season I really like, and the second season starts to waver, but they start cutting characters. Like, I don't mind changing things, but when you start cutting characters, it affects every decision down the line, you know? It's like, I can see why you cut him in that scene, but that has repercussions moving forward. But, yeah.
That's fair. Because
The Iron Throne looks different too, or am I crazy?
No, they changed. They
You're not.
made it look more book accurate. Yeah, it is supposed to be this huge, imposing thing. Yeah,
Yeah, because I was gonna say it was supposed to be made of 1,000 swords.
yeah. These are all the swords of the people who swore fealty to Aegon the Conqueror. Like, he made a throne of his defeated enemies. Their swords melted the dragon fire into the shape of a throne.
honestly, it's such a cool concept.
Right? So this is Daemon Targaryen. He's called the Rogue Prince. He's a shithead. Shitheel.
Yeah, he's someone I've seen clips of.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a famous actor too. He's Doctor Who and a bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen much Doctor Who, but
That's decent.
I've only seen I don't know his name, but it wasn't this Doctor Who. It was the latest one before they switched him again.
The skinny one.
Yeah, I can't remember. He does Rockwell's voice. I can't
might know
remember.
what you mean. Yeah, I get him mixed up, but I think
He's if you remember Jessica Jones, he played the bad guy in Jessica
Oh
Jones.
fuck yeah. That guy's a great actor.
Yep.
Fuck. Yeah, the first season, Jessica Jones is dynamite. And then it kind of goes downhill. But
Yeah, they might be bringing them all back together.
yeah,
Hmm.
I don't know.
Well-
I hope it's good. I kind of don't have a lot of faith in Marvel anymore, but here's to hoping. I don't know.
Oh, I'm ready for them to botch Spider-Man. Oh my god.
They're
Well,
not
that's
going to.
Sony. Maybe they have a
They're
better
not
track
going to.
record.
Oh no, this one's a Marvel.
Oh, this one's about. Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the big tag Spider-Man movies are Marvel.
oh! I thought
Like,
all
they have their
Spider-Man were
hands in
Sony.
No,
Oh.
they're made by Sony, but it has to be approved by Disney
Oh, fuck! That's confusing. All right.
because they have their hand out in it. That's why everything had to go back to negotiation when Brand New Day did so well.
Ah,
Or not Brand New Day.
I know.
Fucking yeah, the last Spider-Man movie.
yeah, the one with
Yeah.
Toby and Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Multiverse. No, not
'Cause-
multiverse.
From the
Uh,
I don't.
the
They,
trailer,
they
we're
all
getting a
sound
Hulk
like Brand New
one,
Day.
right?
They have all cut. The names are so
Yeah.
stupid. I know the one you mean. So, just because you haven't seen the show, on the left you have Allison Hightower. Her father is what's Otto Hightower. He's the High Lord of Old Town, which all maesters from the Citadel come from Old Town. So he's wildly influential and powerful. Otto Hightower. I'll point him out on the council later. And his daughter's going to be a very prominent character. Those two, he's just other. That's Otto right there. Otto Hightower. He's like the best character in the show. Kind of disappears in season 2, but kind of makes season 1. He's your closest thing to a Tywin Lannister. You know, he's like the patriarch who like runs shit.
Yeah.
So, not Jaehaerys. Viserys Targaryen, the king right there. He's cutting himself on the Iron Throne, which people murmur about as that means you're not fit to rule it. It's like a superstition.
Yeah.
And the cuts are getting infected. So there you have it. That's his wife, Aema. She's on her 3rd pregnancy, but this pregnancy has proven troubled, and she's had a stillbirth before. So his only living child is the Princess Rhaenyra's Supergirl.
I didn't know she had a stillbirth.
Yeah. Her pregnancies have all been pretty troubled.
That's why I like that. The comment about dragons need heat, like the lukewarm bath.
Yeah.
Like the woman, set her on fire.
So these two have grown up together. They're like super close. Because you know how Targaryens marry their sisters and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they've always like been with each other. They're like, they've never been separated. They're super close.
You could just tell by the hair color. It's so good. There was no question in my mind. I'm like, okay, I know.
She's actually, I forget exactly how the bloodlines work because George R. R. Martin writes it like a real history, so it's all confusing. She also has the blood of the Vale in her, like House Aaron.
Yeah.
So if you remember Game of Thrones,
Yeah, John Aaron. And,
John Aaron.
Yeah,
and,
the moon hole, the moon door.
and the top they rule. Yeah,
I do know some stuff.
sorry, didn't sound you.
Oh, you fucking better be. This will not go on.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, no, that's the best. That's where Tyrion meets fucking Braum.
Yeah, that's right.
And obviously Braum is definitely one of my high tier favorite characters.
Yeah, he's just self-storage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see an opportunity here.
Yeah.
The favor
I
of a
just
high
like-
lord.
Yeah, but I like when he finally abandons him and all that.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, the mountain's a big man. And yeah, sure, I could get him, but one wrong move and I'm chopped in half. like,
Oh, it's so good.
I like the quote when he's like, I'm sorry. And he's like, why? This is what I've always liked about you. Like, you being an asshole, why we got along. Like,
So Daemon Targaryen, he's trouble. He's always causing drama and stirring up shit. So his position on the King's Council keeps changing because his brother Viserys doesn't want to throw him under the bus, but he's like creating controversy in every job he goes to. So right now he's been assigned to be the commander of the City Watch, the Gold Cloaks,
Yeah.
and he's completely reorganized them. He's built them into a effective fighting force for the first time in history. They've always been kind of a joke, and now he's built them and trained them into an effective fighting force, and they're super loyal to him. And now he's gonna unleash them on the town. Is what we'll see now.
What is that? That was just the plan because he's a shithead.
Well, he wants to so this is over 100 years before Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
and King's Landing, something that I didn't appreciate until I read Fire and Blood. King's Landing is actually a very new city in the history of Westeros. It only dates back to Aegon's conquest, meaning it's only 300 years old. And for much of that history, King's Landing has been just this little shanty town that emerged outside of a castle. And it has like very little law and order, and it's kind of the cesspool of Westeros. And it's crime-ridden and a dangerous place to be. So Daemon Targaryen he's not doing this for no reason, although he's being very brutal about it. He's unleashing these gold cloaks to put people in line to reestablish order in King's Landing. And that guy's been castrated. Sorry, kind of distracting.
I caught that.
That sucks.
But yeah, he's reestablishing order in King's Landing through a brutal iron fist, and maybe that's required. Maybe he's being too brutal about it, but he's not crazy. He's doing it for a reason.
Yeah, but like, you gotta assume some of these are innocent, right?
Oh, totally. But that's not the point. The point is you should fear the gold cloaks. You should fear the law. Yeah.
Oh, 2 cards of fucking pieces.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Like, look at the smile. He knows what's up, brother.
Oh, fuck. This is the highlight of the whole show. These small council meetings. This is the best part of the show. I love these. So yeah. So the hand of the king, Otto Hightower, is always clashing heads with Daemon Targaryen, who is kind of the presumptive heir at this point, because King Jaehaerys has only had a daughter, so his brother is kind of the presumptive heir.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see how that plays out.
Backed him.
I know you want to watch the show, but I can't keep talking over.
Yeah.
No, you're good. That's why I said, oh, he's backed him. Like the knowledgeable dude was like, that is the point of the gold cloaks.
But you have to have both parties to make a good balanced system.
Yeah,
the trust can be regained later. I can kind of see it. Like the strong arm puts everybody, especially like this is an era where not everybody's armed. They don't all have weapons. Like weapons are expensive, especially a good weapon, right?
for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, and only like nobility will have like a suit of armor, right? Like,
Yeah. It's a big deal when you're just like, what can I? Oh, we're fucked.
Let alone armor like he has. It's all fancy and.
Well, this is the golden age of Targaryen rule. This is when they have dragons. This is when they're at their pinnacle of power. This is they can't be questioned at this point, which is something I think the show should capture a little bit better. People should be more afraid of the Targaryens at this point in history. The Targaryens have nuclear weapons. You can't fight a dragon, right?
Well, that was one of the bullshit things about like George R. R. Martin's wrote that the only time you can kill a dragon is while it's flying and by piercing it through the eye. Like it's one of the fucking scriptures he wrote, and that's why when the Night King gets a hold of the first one and then the second one drops, it just shouldn't have been like that.
No, well, yeah, that's like late season 7 and 8. That's totally. By that point, they've totally gone off the book series.
Yep.
Yeah. Just get distracted. That's good. Game of Thrones. You're gonna get stuff like this.
I was gonna say, I assume that's not the wife they were speaking of.
No. Oh, she will be. Note her face. She's gonna be an important character, though. She's gonna be the White
Is she?
Worm. Yeah. You know, season 2 when yeah. She's gonna be a big player. Actually, she's gonna be like a master whisperers and small council meetings and shit.
Well, that's the benefits
Oh.
of being a whore.
Yeah, it
Men
gets you
talk
close
when
to
they're happy.
nobility, and then from nobility you can rise up. Yeah, she knows what she's doing. But yeah. Though I like her in the early seasons, and then by like season 2, they kind of forget how cynical and like power hungry she is. They kind of start portraying her as a good guy, and make her much less nuanced and interesting. But we'll get to that. Here we are. So this is a little bit out of order in the books. This tourney's a little bit later, but this is important.
Yeah, I don't remember not a lick of this.
No, so this is the tourney in which Kristen Cole rises to power, right? You know Kristen Cole, right? The King's Hand who.
Oh,
The
no.
the King's Guard who becomes King's Hand later during the Civil War. Yeah, you'll know
Maybe?
when you see him. You'll know when you see him. He's a big character. He's a nobody from Dorne. What?
I thought you were talking to me. I'm like, I don't remember him from Game of Thrones.
No. This is hundreds of years before Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's what I was like, what?
It's talking to Kiki there.
God, jousting's so cool.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It is. Y'all have medieval
Yeah.
times up there?
Woo! Yeah.
Yeah, in Toronto we do.
Did they actually do jousting?
Yes.
Yeah. You've never been?
You have
I
to
was
go.
so young. I've been.
Yeah,
But-
I was young when I went to, yeah. But fuck.
Yeah, they joust.
I feel like I was just in one of those fucking bad moods because I don't really remember it, and I feel like that should have been something I was super fucking hyped for. 'Cause
Yeah.
We went there for Cass and Dan's birthday, and we were on the green team.
Oh yeah? I was on black and white, I remember.
I've never been on the green team. I always want to be on the green team, and every time I go, the Green Knight fucking wins. I
Oh,
hate
yeah,
it.
the-
I hate
went
it.
the black
I
and
hate
white
it.
one. The black and white one. You know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that woman who was sitting beside the black guy, the Black Admiral, she's Rhaenys. And I know a lot of these names are confusing because you have Rhaenyra and Rhaenys. But anyways, when I was talking about the succession earlier, she was the queen that was turned down in favor of Viserys, the king that is now. So people refer to her as the queen that never was. And she indeed does have a dragon. Her, yeah.
Oh, and not all of them have dragons.
No, dragons are super
No.
rare even amongst Targaryens, yeah. There's only about 10 dragons in the entirety of the kingdom.
Well, there's more, but they're not tamed.
There's no,
Right?
I think there's like 6 dragons that are tamed and like 10 in total.
Really?
Yeah, the dragons are rare, man. Dragons are like
I just remember them going into the mountainside.
yeah, there's on Dragonstone. They have the Dragon Den or whatever it's called. And yeah, later on there'll be what's called the Red Sowing, where they start trying to get more riders for more dragons, but that's super interesting. I'll just
Oh, Daemon's going.
yeah.
I want to see him lay on his back. Motherfucker. Too cocky.
Gaki by head.
I just hope he's not insane. Like I didn't like the one dude from the Hedge Knight that went for the fucking horse.
Yeah, yeah. Targaryens, Targaryens have no fear of reprisal, right? They don't need to.
Yeah,
play
I
by the
know, I
rules.
know,
Yeah.
yeah, I know. I hate that shit.
Yeah, I know. That's a high tower. So the green with a lighthouse on it. That's a high tower. That's an important family. Just let you know.
And they're off. I don't know. The Targaryen helmets are just so cool.
They are cool.
They
They
are,
have a
but
lot of
that's
eye
'cause they're-
protection though. They should have a visor that comes down.
Oh yeah, but that's their cockiness.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I imagine, if you're hitting the visor, you're fucked anyways, right?
Well, yeah, but the thing is, like, lances splinter, so the visor's gonna protect
Yeah.
your eyes from like splintering and.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
He did the horse.
he
thing.
did it.
He did.
Yeah,
it.
he did the horse thing.
And they fearfully applaud him.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And that could be that knight's career done,
Career
right? He
ended,
could break,
yeah.
break his legs and never ride the same. Yeah, absolutely.
That's his daughter, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, her dad's not happy.
No, that's right. So in the books, Oh yeah, this is interesting. I actually like how they did this. They're juxtaposing a woman's struggle to the struggle of knights as she's going through this rigorous, troubled childbirth. It's actually an interesting juxtaposition of different people's stressors and struggles.
So who challenged what?
Sorry, what?
Did you say they challenged with what?
I don't know what I said.
Okay.
I don't know.
He's talking about the childbirth and stuff for the woman, the
Yeah.
trials of night,
Hmm.
and how
Just
she's
how-
going through this troublesome pregnancy and showing the pains of it.
Yeah, just the struggles of different people and different different walks of life, are no less I don't know, arduous.
Oh shit! Oh, why? Oh, and that's just acceptable?
Yeah, I don't. They kind of should be more laws, to be honest. Like people do get killed in melees and tourneys, but it should
Oh,
be
it looks.
mayhem
it-
like this. I don't know. They can't descend into mayhem. There's no.
Oh, okay, never mind. I just realized that it's not a joust.
Well, a joust can continue on foot. That's actually historical. Knights sometimes get dismounted and they continue fighting. Like, also, like, there's jousting is like a long history and different cultures
Damn.
and times interpret it differently. So depending on when and where you're talking about, there's different etiquette, different rules. But,
Mhm.
but jousts often do continue on foot into a melee and stuff. Yeah, talking about the cesarean. That they don't have the medical science to save the woman after a cesarean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
that's one of the biggest causes of death before our medical science.
Yeah.
I know that fully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's the craziest thing about humans. It's another reason people believe that we're not meant to be on this planet.
yeah, it
We're
is
one of the
great.
few creatures that actually have not only struggle but die alongside the baby giving childbirth.
Yeah. And even if it's a successful pregnancy, we're like, for the first 12 years of our life, we're useless and need to be coddled.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, whereas
Yeah.
within 4 months, a dog generally knows
yeah.
what
Well,
its purpose is.
Sure, a deer comes out of the womb and it's like prancing around like a minute after its birth. It can walk, it can run, it can. Yeah.
Yeah. We need direct care. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I think hippos might burn, but I know we're one of the only creatures that burn under our own sun.
Oh.
Yep.
Our skin, yeah. If you think about that, we're the only creatures that actually burn from the radiations of our sun.
Yeah, because we haven't mutated.
Yeah, the same as the walking upright. That's why we have back problems at later ages, is because
Yeah.
our bodies still don't quite understand why we decided to start walking upright. Everything about being a human is fucking wild. And we can explain every other animal, you know what I mean?
So this is the joust between Daemon Targaryen and who will be Kristen Cole, character you'll meet. So Kristen Cole, he's a nobody from Dorne, a very minor house that no one even recognizes or cares about.
Is this what makes Dorne big?
Not Dorne, but this house from Dorne.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Cole, yeah. It's the house, yeah. So Dorne, interestingly, is the only kingdom that Aegon the Conqueror could not conquer. Dorne resisted because Dorne's full of these mountains areas, and they waged guerrilla tactics, and every time dragons would come to burn their armies, they could flee into the mountains and disappear. And then they could pepper any pursuing armies with arrows and guerrilla tactics and warfare, hitting their supply lanes and attacking their baggage trains. And yeah, it's essentially unconquerable, Dorne. And that's why the House Martell, who rules Dorne, their words are unbent, unbowed, unbroken. Because even the Aegon the Conqueror couldn't conquer Dorne.
That's cool. Holy sweet Jesus.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, on your back.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see. Yeah, stop being smug, bitch.
Oh god. Fucking no, and that's the shield, yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem and a half, boys.
But also in an armored fight like this, a flail is just a more valuable weapon. Like a flail, yeah, like
Very much so.
I don't understand why anybody, like when you know you're doing armored combat, why anybody grabs a fucking sword.
yeah, right. I'd go for a war pick. That's what I would want. A war pick.
Like, oh,
That's
that-
a
that
nasty
or-
fucking
like-
weapon. War pick. What?
even just a war hammer, like
Yeah,
not maul
a
size, just a
pick
war
is-
hammer.
A pick is essentially a war hammer, but it concentrates all the force into a small area.
Into the single punch, yeah. But the problem with that is if you puncture and it grabs and you can't get it back out.
That's true. That is true.
That's
yeah.
your weapon.
Yeah.
I would rather just dent their armor as much as possible so it concaves in on them.
Yeah, but a
It's like-
single war pick, that's going through.
Yeah, to the head, yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh shit. Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
want
bet
to
for
LARP
mercy,
so
bitch.
bad.
Oh, you
fuck you
cheap shot,
bitches up with some weapons. Let's go.
cheap shot, motherfucker.
I saw a video the other day of this
Yeah.
one dude with a I'd call it a straight maul because it was like great sword size. Like it was like long enough and big enough that he could swing it from like almost 10. Like it was a good
Oh.
5 feet off his reach, right?
Sure.
It was
okay.
huge, and like there was
Oh,
a
Yeah,
LARPing
never
thing.
turn your back on an opponent. Sorry, what?
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, you're fucked, buddy.
Yeah.
Yield. Oh.
Dornish, nobody
Aw.
wins.
But yeah, no, he ended up fucking up 10 people. It was LARPing, but they came at him. So he's just spinning around they were all samurais and shit dressed up, and
Okay.
he was just dressed up as a barbarian and just charged in. You watch the first person be because they're not ready for what he's they're all playing by a code, and you know what I mean? They
Totally.
play, and this fucker's just whoa, and runs at them, and they're what? Doesn't get their sword out in time, just gets bopped in the side, and as he bops him, he just spins, and the next motion is right going for the next person, and it was just crazy how he just comboed from person to person with his maul.
Fuck yeah.
Wild.
That's awesome. So yeah, the Dornish
I do
nobody
remember
just
him.
won the queen's favor, or the princess's favor.
I do remember him.
The baby
Oh
maker,
yeah,
at
Kristen
least.
Cole. Yeah. He's gonna be a big character later. So it's a son. It's an heir.
I don't know if I can make that choice. To be
Well, you're gonna
completely
lose
honest.
both, right? It's the only choice you could make. Let's try to
It
save
is the
one
only
of them.
choice.
Oh my god.
And there weren't any condoms or birth control back then, so you couldn't
Yeah.
even make that choice.
There's something called Moon Tea, which is an abortion tea.
Plan, yeah,
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 yeah.
Plan B.
Yeah.
We won't talk about
I
that.
wasn't gonna say anything. I remember,
And they made a pyre.
yeah.
Targaryen's always burned. Yeah.
It's. I don't know. I like the theme of even just
So the kid died too.
oh, that'd be some bullshit.
Yeah.
Wait, the kid died?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
He's
Oh, I'd be so done.
Yeah. Speaking of old Valerian, dead language of an ancient kingdom. The doom of Valeria. No one knows what happened to Valeria. It was the largest empire on the globe, and then overnight it vanished.
That's the place where they go through and get grayscale, right? Or no?
Yeah, so in the book it's a little different. The show combined two different places into one place for
Oh,
ease of
okay.
narrative.
Yeah.
So in the book, no one's ever returned at all from Old Valeria, and the grayscale place is a different place.
Oh, okay.
But I can see why the show combined that. 'Cause it's confusing to have too many things on the go. You know, too many pots on the boil.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
But in the show, or sorry, in the books, the only man that's ever returned from Old Valeria is Euron Greyjoy. And
Really?
Okay.
yeah. And in the books, he's a much different character. He's this weird, this psychedelic sorcerer character. In the show, they kind of made him a fuckboy, but he's a lot more interesting in the books. It's like a
That's the one thing I didn't like about the show is a lot of cool characters just kind of turn into fuckboys.
Yeah.
What's happening here?
So Succession, yeah. Without the son, so the obvious choice, according to the Great Council that was assembled in the prologue, is it should go through the male line, and it should be his brother. But no one wants his brother to be king. He's brutal and arrogant, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been shown. Oh, 2 seconds.
Sure. So what's interesting is that I actually like the nuance there that Otto Hightower has been advising the King Viserys to give Daemon Targaryen different jobs on the council. And you could argue that either that's because Daemon has been controversial and not doing his jobs correctly and causing a lot of drama and upset where he goes. Or it could be Otto Hightower deliberately positioning Daemon in positions to make him look weak and incompetent and not a good heir. Because Otto Hightower personally dislikes Daemon. So, is it a bigger game that Otto Hightower is playing, or is it Daemon doing it to himself? Can't really answer that, but I think it's an interesting question. So yeah, this is Otto Hightower suggesting the Princess Rhaenyra should be the heir, but that's ignoring the precedent set by the Great Council. So that's going to set up the possibility for civil war and succession crisis. So there you have it. You still there, Kiki?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just really focusing on it. I haven't seen this in so long.
Yeah. It's actually really good. I really like it. Yeah.
I mean,
We'll
I'm
get to
trying
the
to
scenes
stay
I
as-
don't like. What? Yeah, I know
I'm
I'm
trying to
talking
stay as
over.
interactive as I can,
Yeah.
but I just get sucked in. I'm
Yeah.
such a movie holic that like
Yeah. I get it,
I'll
dude.
just focus.
I'm usually
But-
not talking over movies at all. Usually I'm silent as a...
Oh, I
dead silent.
remember.
Yeah.
Because we've been a few movie nights.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we're all the same way. We're just woof.
Yeah. Watching Night of the Seven Kingdoms. They're so fucking good. I was, dead silent during that, most of it. Except, like, the weird scene where, was it Pennytree has a giant cock? Which is weird.
Oh yeah. Oh lord.
This is a bit strange. It's like the size of his leg. It was, like, impossible, man. Like, how do you ride a horse, man?
You don't.
If you don't mind, could you just fill the dead air time? I'm going to grab a beer. I'll be back in 1 minute.
That's fine. Dang it, I don't know why she's so upset. Oh, that's quite a bold move, sir. She's like,
I'm back.
that's something I could never, even now, still don't understand. I mean, I understand, but I don't, and it grosses me out.
What's
I
this?
could never be attracted to a 12-year-old.
No, fuck.
Exactly, but her dad just sent him to go talk to him in his quarters, like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that. You know,
Yeah.
I get it's different, but like,
You know, I totally get you.
I feel like I missed something.
It's not even the show particularly. Just medieval times are fucking weird with age, marrying girls like for like 14.
Oh yeah.
yeah, like,
Well, okay.
What's up?
Just different times. Like they didn't live as long. They're portraying these people as like super old, they're like 50, but it's how it worked. It's just weird, yeah.
Well, yeah, it's not that they didn't live as long. It's that there was a greater chance you wouldn't get past like 10. You know?
Yeah.
Like, the average age was lower, but that's because infant and child mortality was so much higher.
Yeah,
But-
disease and stuff, but that's why
Yeah.
nobility lives longer.
Yeah, good point. But
But-
also,
yeah,
sorry, what?
I was like, but yeah, that's just so creepy.
It is
Sending your
fucked,
own daughter to an old man, like I don't know, man.
No, you're right, but it's how you get political power and influence, right? If
Yeah.
she bears the king's child, then your family's set for generations. If you get
it's-
royal blood, yeah, fuck.
It's all about staying in power.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And it's not even purely selfish. You're looking out for like your kids and your cousins and like
Yeah, and the worst
your
part is
whole
it's not
lineage.
and then my favorite part about you saying that is it's never looking out for the better of the people.
No,
It's
not the
always just
common
yeah,
folk.
yeah, and it's always looking out for the next of your lineage.
That's right. Yeah.
Nothing like a good old fashioned orgy.
Yeah.
We love HBO.
It's
Specifically,
I do have
Game
a
of
filter
Thrones.
on the screen, but I am worried about streaming this a little bit. Yeah.
We'll find out later.
There's like a weird filter on the screen, but
That's a future you problem.
You should have just done. You should have just done your intro rolling over, like just shrunk your intro.
Yeah.
So it's, not like,
Oh,
it's just like the border.
Yeah.
Uh,
So, yeah, Damon can't help but be a shit. That's all it is. What a prick.
what? So
but he paid the business. Like, honestly, what's so bad about that?
No. It's this toast that he's about to give. He's. I'll just talk over it because I have to. He's gonna give a cheers, and he's gonna say, to the king's son, the heir for a day, and he's like taking pleasure in the son's death because now he's the presumptive heir. So he's like, heir for a day, so let's celebrate. I'm the king now. He's a shithead.
Oh, that's bold.
Yeah, that is a shitty thing to do. It's bold as fuck, yeah.
it's insanely bold. But it's a power play.
Like, he doesn't have the power yet.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting serious. Oh, he
Whoa.
called him out. Oh, was it? Yeah. That's exactly.
It's pretty hard.
It's so like,
Balls on this guy.
Yeah.
but it's
He could have
brother
just
talking to brother
Yeah,
too.
that's true. But he can't have your tongue pulled out with hot pincers. He can have that happen.
But there's
Yeah,
a certain level of respect of like not being afraid and speaking your
Yeah,
mind. You know what I
that's
mean?
true. Yeah.
It's actually one of the qualities that everybody loves me and how I raise rank so fast. It's because I just say it for how it is. And,
Sure.
and people are like, hey, like he knows what's up. Like,
But this was not the time to make me play that card.
oh no,
No,
that
no.
that was like the dumbest thing he could have ever done. Like in all of anything. It's like,
Yeah.
king for a day toast is just he
Yeah,
sliced
that's
himself
what's up.
again.
Yeah.
That's when you start making
So-
alterations to the throne.
So yeah, Daemon Targaryen has just been banished from the Crown Lands, King's Landing, and we'll
As he
see.
deserves.
Yeah.
Any
now-
less, and they would question his strength.
Yeah, true. He could have been a lot harder on him, to be honest. He could have had him executed, or even I just sent him to the Night's Watch. He could have done. That would have gotten rid of him, right? That would have disinherited him.
the ultimate get rid of.
He didn't want to do that to his brother, though.
The Night's Watching, I don't know. It's pretty shitty, but it's not like.
That is the most shittiest thing I've seen in this whole
It could be
thing.
so much worse.
It
in my
can,
opinion.
right?
but-
It can be worse.
Like if from what I know of Game of Thrones, The Night Watch, I imagine it's written much better in the book. But if that's somewhat true to any level, that's not that bad. Like you have a certain level of freedom. It's just you best be good
Yeah.
if you want that freedom. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you can
have
be appointed
everything-
to a ranger. You do get to go travel back north, or I mean, back south and go
Then
do
you
contact.
can visit Bowlestown, and there's like whores and stuff. Like you're not supposed to sign
That-
children, but you know you can have drinks, you can have girls, you can have I don't know. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's a life. It's cold and hard for sure, but compared to I don't know the king like pulling out your tongue with hot pincers or cutting off your hands or something. I take the Night's Watch. Yeah.
I don't know about none of that.
So interestingly, Alicent Hightower, who's the daughter of the King's Hand, in the book she's supposed to be like 10 years older than Rhaenyra is, and they've de-aged her, and it's totally changed the nature of their relationship, where they're like really they're besties in the show, and it's a totally different relationship in the book, and so. It works in season 1. In season 2, I start to have problems with it because changes have repercussions moving forward. But right here, it totally works. But yeah, she's older in the books. So when her father, Otto Hightower, sent her to visit the king, it wasn't quite as weird in the book. She was supposed to be a little bit older.
I have roommates again. It's always fun while streaming. It's like, oh, here it is. What are you doing? Like, It's Sunday. You know what the fuck I'm doing.
It's all good.
But the lawnmower is fixed now, which is good.
Okay. So this is you'll get to know the different dragons of the Targaryens, because yeah, there's I don't know, 10 or 12 dragons in the show, and Daemon Targaryen's dragon is called Caraxes, and it's the bloodworm, and it was born slightly deformed, and its legs are too small, so it has like a more serpentine body. That's why they call it the bloodworm.
Uh-huh.
You'll see.
And does he have to abandon it right now?
No, he takes it with him.
Okay, I was gonna say because
Yeah.
I'm coming back to that shit. There's no point in just not giving it to me now. You're
Yeah.
gonna make the dragon upset, and you're gonna make me very upset.
Yeah. And
We will be
dragons
reunited.
bond with their riders, as I'm sure. you
Yeah,
know.
no,
Yeah,
I'm aware of that. That's why I'm like, yeah, you're just making it.
So this is a change I don't like. This is so they've made the prophecy, A Song of Ice and Fire, much more. It's not even in Fire and Blood. They've made it prominent in the show. That the Targaryens keep having dreams of White Walkers and the Long Night, and it's arguable that Aegon the Conqueror himself was having those dreams, but by this period, hundreds of years later, no Targaryen is talking about that. And the show is portraying it like it's this legend that's being passed down from king to heir, So he's telling her about the duty Targaryens have to unite the Seven Kingdoms against possible White Walkers or a threat from the north.
Mhm.
And I don't like that change. I feel it makes the world too small. Like, it's more interesting when things are forgotten, when important things are forgotten. It feels more human. It feels more nuanced. But,
Yeah, not just that. It would have slipped out, and more people. It would have been more well known among other places. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's not like they're just not going to tell people, like, and then they're not going. That's the whole problem of the Game of Thrones is everybody fucking talks,
yeah,
and like
sure.
you have to watch who you
Yeah.
trust, and even in the weakest moments, people slip.
Yeah, so that's Caraxes. You see how weird he looks? Yeah. He's like the coolest dragon in the show.
I would imagine so. Because
So-
he looks strange.
Though, when you see Vagar's pretty fucking cool, too. Vagar's the Black Dread. He's the oldest
big one?
living... Yeah,
Yeah.
the big one. Yeah.
That
He's the-
one's scary.
Yeah, man. Vagar's the
Fucking-
oldest living dragon in existence. He was alive for Aegon's conquest. He's hundreds of years old. And he's like 5 times larger than the next largest dragon. He's huge. Anyways, that was episode 1. Should I start episode 2?
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.